Hey there, it's Stereo Surgeon, and I'm back from a long break in tutorials. Been doing a lot of college and shit, so I hadn't really had time. But I've decided I'm gonna show you guys how to make one of my favorite kind of synths, which is kind of like a really dirty dubsteppy kind of synth. It's really sticks out in the mix. They're a lot of fun, and you can make them from just about anything. And this is what it sounds like. So I'm gonna go back to the beginning and play it for you guys. Alright, so that's kind of like, that's what it sounds like, and I'm gonna show you how to make it. Okay, so we're gonna start with a sampler. These things are awesome. One of my favorite parts about Ableton Live. And to start, I'm just going to use one of these samples. It's pretty awesome sample bank. It's the Push the Button Robot SFX, and it's pretty crazy stuff. It's all these hydraulic, transformer-y kind of sounds. Really great for this kind of purpose because it's got these really wild waveforms going on right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to click right here to get your loop function, turn it on, and then pull this in and just find where you want to use to make the synth. I think I used about here last time, so it's got more like triangle-y kind of sounds. It's real nice stuff. Let's see about the beginning. Ooh, stuff looks kind of cool. I'll actually try that. Like right here. Wow, that looks pretty cool. And so this is just what's gonna get. It's almost turning. It actually is turning it into like an oscillator, pretty much. So you're gonna just repeat this section of sound. I'm just using my keyboard to trigger it right now. So that's kind of pretty heavy shit right there. I like it. So I'm gonna put it about on one of these wavelengths right here, and we'll see how that sounds. And it sounds pretty heavy. I like it. So now what I'm gonna do, pull this guy all the way into, and sometimes this works, not on all samples, but you can sometimes get a really cool effect by modulating where the loop starts. And so you can go to the modulation tab and then get loop start, crank it up, and then let's see, sync it if you want. I don't really think it matters too much. So that's almost too fast. Here, kind of migrating around. Do a little bit more and slow it down. Let's see. Sometimes you can kind of like massage it into a good location so it sounds better. What you can see is a real grimy sounds right here. I don't know, it's almost too grimy when you do that. So I'm gonna turn this back a little bit. With that, you can get kind of this stereo pulse. Let me see what it sounds like. Alright, that works for me. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some effects on it to make it pop even more. The first is going to be an EQ, because that's really freaking important. Typically with one of these you're going to want to scan around and find the good tones. So this one's pretty much everywhere. So you're gonna wanna cut some of it out for the sake of just the rest of your mix. Actually, I'm gonna overdrive first. So I'm gonna put overdrive in here just to get the sounds to pop a little bit more. It might be a little loud. Yeah, that's nice actually. I think I'm just gonna leave it right there. Alright, next I'm gonna turn up the highs actually, because that gets the real like machiney kind of sound out of it, which is what I'm looking for right now. Let's see if I can pull that up a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of like moving around. I like it. Not too much though. So that's kind of what I'm looking for right there. You can try doing this. It doesn't always work. Where you put it in a mono stereo EQ, and so what that does, I'll show you, is splits it into boosting and reducing different frequencies in the mono stereo field rather than just in both. So I'm gonna put it in mono, and I'm just gonna have the low end boosted, cut off the highs up to about there, and then in the stereo, oops, wrong one. There we go. I'm gonna cut the lows and boost the highs, and sometimes I can get a really cool effect. I'm gonna turn this one off just to sort of. So it's kind of cool, or you can go with this. Both very, very cool sounds. Yeah, so that's pretty much it right there. I'm gonna pull down the audio. So I'm actually gonna transpose it down an octave. So there it is. It's the crazy dubstep synth. And of course you could just throw all kinds of other effects on there. Like the one that always has a cool little effect is the auto filter. And I'll show you what that sounds like. Kind of makes it, I love using the saw form on this one, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And sync it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Use it and enjoy it, and also you should do this for everything you create. Group it and save it, so you can just pull it up at another time. And I'm just gonna say this is gonna be the X synth, because I think it's my third one right there. So yeah, save it, use it, and enjoy.